Hey everyone, this is Living Dead Gal, and welcome back to another Sims 4 video. Welcome to the channel if you are new. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. So recently, you've probably heard about this going around, but the absolutely amazing CC creator, PandaSama, who I adore them. If you watch any of my Let's Plays, you'll know I use their CC all the time for my toddlers and Sims. But PandaSama has created a realistic childbirth mod, and I played it last night through one of my Let's Plays, and guys, it is so cool that I wanted to do a video just to kind of actually really run through the mod and show you. So I will be featuring kind of a very candid reaction to the mod, my first time using it in my Crybaby Whim series, which will be up later this week. But for now, I wanted to actually do a deep dive and really thoroughly go through the mod. And there's also some things with the mod that I haven't tried yet, so I wanted to kind of give you my first impressions, my reactions, and everything to those as well. I am here with one of my Sims, London. She was actually the star of my very first Let's Play, Make It or Break It, which was using the finding love after a breakup scenario, and she is in her apartment with her boyfriend, Derek, and the two of them are currently pregnant. This isn't necessarily canon. I may be bringing her back to the channel for any fans of that series. Either way, this is just going to be a test run, and I thought it would be fun to bring her back because I have not visited their household in a while, and I do have some Sims that are pregnant in my other Let's Plays, but I didn't want to spoil those. So anyway, let's kind of take a quick look at the mod itself. Okay, so we're just going to go over this. This is the Realistic Childbirth mod by PandaSama. It just came out. It's currently in early access, and then I believe in 3 weeks it should be available for free. However, if you can and you would like to, I would highly, highly recommend that you subscribe to their Patreon and support them, because honestly, when I show you guys this mod, it is insane. The amount of work that must have gone into this is crazy. But basically, with this mod, we will be able to kind of plan the type of birth that we want to have, and we can have anywhere from, you can still do the surgery machine, which is the normal birth through the Sims. There's also natural delivery and cesarean section. I won't scroll through this whole post, but there's a couple of different steps that we have to follow, so I'm going to kind of follow those one by one in our game. So London here is pregnant. I did actually, so normally you can actually call the obstetrician when you're in your first trimester, but I'm not sure if this is what's causing it, but for me it only works when they are in their second trimester, and I think it might be because I have Little Miss Sam's mod that makes the pregnant belly a little bit smaller, so you can see this looks more like a first trimester Sim, but for my game this is actually her in her second trimester, so it's a pretty tiny bump for Sims. So what we are going to do now is we are actually going to go into our phone, and if you click household, and then if you scroll down, there is a call obstetrician option. So I'm going to call the obstetrician so we can plan our birth. Okay, so then this pop-up comes up, and it says, choosing the right birth method for you and your baby can be a daunting task. There are so many different options. It can be easy to get lost in the medical jargon and confused by the countless delivery practices. Which method are you considering? And you can say, never mind, you can just do it, the normal way and not use this mod. Or you can choose the surgery machine, which will use aspects of this mod, but the Sims will still have it in the machine, so that you're not having any of the more realistic animations that come with it. Or we can do natural delivery or cesarean section. So we're gonna cover natural and cesarean today. I did see the natural delivery and it's crazy. I have not gone through the cesarean yet, so we're gonna try both of those. So first, let's go ahead and do a natural delivery. Okay, and it gives us a pop-up that says, natural delivery is a very low-tech way of giving birth by letting nature take its course. You may travel to the hospital once you are in early stage of labor. Early labor can be unpredictable. The average length varies from 10 hours to days. To promote comfort during early labor, you may try exercising on a birthing ball or take a walk. After you are fully dilated, you will be instructed by your obstetrician to start pushing. This stage normally lasts about 70 minutes. Once your baby is born, they will be handed to you immediately for skin-to-skin contact, which is so cute. Okay, so let's choose this option. Okay, so London has chosen natural delivery. If you change your mind, you may call your obstetrician again at any time to choose a different birthing method. So the next step that I want to do, I want to actually have her ask her partner if he will accompany her to the birth. So I believe it's under friendly. And there is this option, ask to accompany childbirth. So she's going to ask him if he will go with her to the childbirth. Oh, that's cute. How she like patted her stomach. Oh, he said, I will do anything for you, my love. That's so cute. Oh, okay. That was a really adorable response to that. Okay. So I want to go ahead and put her into labor. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I've put her in labor. She just like whipped out a plate of food. So we are going to have to go ahead and have the baby at the hospital. She's like, no, I just kind of want to sit here and eat my food. We need to take you to the hospital though. I'm gonna have her have baby at the hospital and we'll click join like we normally do. And she is going to bring Derek. Don't worry, she has a lot of love interest. There's a reason for that. But okay, so welcome to the clinic. Feel free to make yourself comfortable and ask one of our obstetricians if you need anything. You can try doing some labor-inducing activities such as taking a walk or doing exercise on a birthing ball. You will go into active labor once you are 10 centimeters dilated. Let me have Derek go ahead and make sure that he takes off work. So there's an option for him to take family leave so that he won't get called into work while we're having childbirth. So it gives them 2 days off. So I am going to actually have her, let's see if we can talk to the obstetrician. So you can immediately ask for an epidural, ask to check dilation. I think I'm going to have her go ahead. We will ask to check dilation. I know we're like right here and we haven't gone into the hospital, but since all the obstetricians kind of generated outside, let's go ahead and have our dilation checked. Okay, so we asked her to check our dilation. So you can see it does blur and the doctor's just checking the dilation for us real quick. And there we go. Okay, we are currently 1 centimeter dilated and London just changed into this hospital gown. Okay, and it looks like her water is actually in the process of breaking. So, oh, she just left like a little puddle there. And now she's just relaxing on the bed while she kind of like goes through labor, which I think is like super crazy. Poor thing. Oh, look at her face. And her little bottom lip is quivering. She's miserable. And this does take quite a while. Like, you're not just in and out like with regular birth in The Sims 4. Oh, and look, see, the doctor actually like checks on her and stuff. Since we're only 1 centimeter dilated and we need to get to 10, we're gonna do some things to try to induce labor. But okay, so we got an uncomfortable moodlet from the water breaking. It says, whoa, from water breaking. London's water just broke and a huge amount of water came out. For a second, London thought she had peed herself. So I think that's it as far as like our moodlets. And then we also got hospital time from early labor. Could it be true? Is this happening? London doesn't know what to do or what to think. She realizes that her calm and relaxed birth is quite simply going the way of the dodo. So that's hilarious. I think because I put her into labor earlier than planned. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna grab her the yoga ball. So I just enabled free build mode so that I can get the yoga ball, but you can also just like, if you have it at your Sim's home before you give birth, you can definitely just like have it in your inventory, and it's actually shown up right here under medical clinical items. So I'm gonna grab it, but you can search for yoga ball if you need to. So, okay, let's go ahead and have her exercise on the yoga ball so that we can try to induce the actual labor. So she's like in labor, but she's not ready yet. She's not dilated. So this should hopefully help out. And this animation is like absolutely insane. Guys, look at this. Like, how crazy is that? Like, you can tell she's like in labor and trying to induce labor. But like, look at just like the detail, like how they bend their ankle and move on the ball. I mean, I know it looks a little funny with the hospital gown, but that's not really the modder's fault. That's just the way these, you know, clunky gowns are in this game. But like, look how cool. And also like she makes like breathing sounds. I don't know if you guys can hear that. But yeah, she makes little breathing sounds, and I think that's really cool. Like, it just adds so much realism to the game, and I feel so bad for her. I gotta be honest with you guys, childbirth, like, absolutely terrifies me. So this mod definitely gave me some anxiety, but it's also like really cool because it's adding that real life perspective. And what's also cool is that like autonomously, when the sim is not doing something you've told them to do, usually they'll just kind of rest on the hospital bed and wait to go into labor. So you're pretty much gonna have to make sure that you take care of their needs while you're at the hospital and kind of rely on the snacks from the hospital fridge to feed your sims while they're here, because it could be a while. And it actually does say 9 days from pregnant and labor, which sounds crazy. It doesn't actually take 9 days. But we do have to do some stuff to get it moving. So I think now that she's eaten, we're also going to go ahead and have her go for a walk. So there's this option here, go for a walk, with the little symbol. So let's go ahead and have her do that and try to kind of get her a little bit more dilated, get this baby out. I feel so bad putting her through this. Like, I feel like my sims are like, why have you done this to me? It's much easier if we just do the unmodded childbirth, okay? I don't want realistic childbirth. But sorry, sims, you know, we're emulating real life. I need you all to feel our pain. Not that I've ever been through this. I don't think I could. Props to any of you moms out there who have done this. I literally cannot even imagine what that must be like. It does, you know, it definitely does take some time. So plan to spend a good bit of time at the hospital while this is happening. But I mean, that's realistic, and it does make birth more of like a normal, like a real life event. It's also cool because it does actually like put them as a patient. Like if you play, you do have to have get to work if you're going to play with this, but it does put them as like a patient, and the doctors will attend to them and stuff. Aww. I had her like going for a walk and I was just speeding through, and then they're just over here being cute and giving each other a hug. Aww. Okay, we're at 6 centimeters dilated. So we got here Sunday night, and it is now Monday morning at 3 in the morning. Oh, she looks so miserable. I feel so bad for her. So yeah, this definitely does add like a lot more of a process to your game. But I think it's really cool, and it just kind of adds to the realism and a little bit more excitement, you know, for having like a new baby for your sims. Because I feel like, I don't know, sometimes we just like pop out babies left and right for our sims. Like, you know, especially if you're doing like the 100 baby challenge. This would be kind of difficult to do with the 100 baby challenge, but for like normal realistic gameplay like this, it's nice because it really does make it a more in-depth and like more of a milestone in your Sims life. I do feel bad because I am making my pixel people suffer now a little bit, but I love this mod, you guys. This is so cool. I mean, just the animations on that exercise ball alone, I mean, that's crazy that a modder can do that. Okay, we're 9 centimeters dilated, so we're almost there. So you don't have to get an epidural, because I actually did this without an epidural because I was thinking there's only like for the C-sections, which is stupid, I know, but I read it wrong. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and have her ask, and then let's see if we can get to 10 centimeters. And then once the epidural kicks in, we should be okay. Oh, she's so miserable. Poor thing. She's gonna ask for the epidural. Just give me a moment and I will be right over to give you the epidural. So, okay, I have not actually seen this in the game, so let's take a look. Okay, so he's got the needle, and then she turns around, and then, oh my goodness! Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. So it says that the epidural, from what the mod description says, it only works 60% of the time, but it does look like it helped her. She got the moodlet, pain relief from receiving epidural. Finally, some pain relief. Getting the epidural didn't hurt at all. London is feeling a slight tingly sensation on it, but it is nothing compared to the contractions. She can't wait for the medication to take effect. Okay, and she's also got this moodlet, which is really cool. Settling in from early labor. The contractions are getting more intense and more frequent. London is also starting to feel pain in her lower back. If London wants to get an epidural, now might be a good time to do so. Okay, so perfect. We did get her an epidural right on time. So we're getting really close. So I'm going to have her do the exercise ball one more time. And then I think, guys, we might be able to give birth. So we got another thing that says it's almost time from active labor. London is almost ready to give birth. She is in a fairly relaxed state and is starting to feel the urge to push. She will be in labor very soon. Okay, so I can now click on him and say give birth. Let me have him check our dilation because I just want to see that we're at 10 centimeters, but I think that means that we are. He says, you are fully dilated. Talk to one of our obstetricians to go into labor right away. All right, George Cahill. We need to give birth, so let's do this thing. So what's really cool, this machine, it actually turns into a labor bed. And now we're here and we're ready. So I just need Derek to get his butt over here and we will get started. Come on, Derek. Look how crazy this is. Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys, it like terrifies me every time. I watched this last night, but it's still freaking me out. Oh my god. Oh, this is crazy. And the animation, like how she grips the look how she puts her hand on her head and like her hand on her belly and how she grips the oh, that's crazy. Okay, we just gave birth to a baby girl. I'm gonna randomize. All right, we'll call her Brittany. But is this not crazy? Okay, and so then the doctor, look at this. The doctor goes in and grabs the baby. This is crazy. Look, look at that. You guys, look how freaking, I mean, okay, the blur is a little bit in the way, but look at how precious this is. I wish that I could get it without, I mean, the mosaic is really big, so it's kind of hard when taking screenshots. I mean, it does cover up anything that feels a little bit too graphic, but this is just so cute. She's just holding the baby, and then look, that is just the most precious thing. I absolutely love this. And then she just holds the little baby. Look how cute that is. And she kisses it and cuddles it. That's the sweetest thing. I know her hair's clipping a little. It's just because my alpha hair. But, oh, look, and he's crying. Okay, now he's done. Okay, so the baby doesn't always go in here. I think part of that is a game glitch. But now the baby will be at daycare. And what's my girl going to do? Okay, I don't know why. In my game, my other sim did this. She's immediately going to crack open a beer. I had the same thing happen when I did this last night, so that cracks me up. So the other thing you'll notice is your sims do put on a little bit of baby weight after. So I think it does gradually go away after time, but your sim is going to have a bigger frame because they are going to have gained baby weight. And for the C-sections, I believe there's a way to get a scar. So while we're here, I'm going to actually go ahead and give her another pregnancy and we are going to try the cesarean section as well, but that was the natural birth. Just so you guys know, so I'm changing her preference to cesarean section. So a C-section or cesarean section is the surgical delivery of a baby through incisions in the abdomen and uterus. You will be awake during the birth and your baby will be handed to you as soon as they are born. You may travel to the hospital once you are in labor and the medical team will prepare you for surgery upon your arrival. The typical C-section takes about 45 minutes. After the baby is delivered, your healthcare provider will stitch up the uterus and close the incision in your abdomen. So we're going to choose this option. We're 9 centimeters dilated, so we're almost there. So I think I did get the moodlet again that it's about time for an epidural. So I'm going to ask for an epidural, and it does have to kick in before the cesarean section because that is surgery. So we definitely can't have the baby until the epidural is working and kicking in. Okay, so here we go again. Another epidural. I mean, this is insane, this animation. This is absolutely insane. This is what's a little bit different with the cesarean section versus the natural birth. With the natural birth, it doesn't have to kick in and you can go ahead and get started. But with the C-section, you have to wait before you have the option to have her go into labor officially. So with this one, we get a moodlet, pain relief from receiving epidural. The epidural has kicked in. Each contraction is becoming less and less painful. London feels she might be able to take a good nap before it's time to push. Okay, so I think we are good now. All right, girlie, come on, let's go give birth. She's like, again? You're making me do this again? Okay, beautiful. So it actually did turn into the machine, and it is, her eyelashes are just clipping a little bit, so just don't worry about that. That's the CC eyelashes. They're just conflicting with the cart a little bit, or the sheet. But look how cool this is, you guys. So we have this little draped area where the surgery is. Derek, can you please go here? And we're about to actually have the surgery. Oh my goodness. So he actually sits with her while this happens. Oh my god. Oh, this is crazy. She's like, my CC eyelashes are messed up. I'm in pain. Oh my god. Did you guys hear that? Oh my god, I hear snipping. Oh god. Okay, we gave birth to another baby girl, Rosalie. Sure, that can be her name. Oh, look how the doctor holds the baby. Oh my goodness. That's so cute. That's so cute. Oh my gosh. And she just says, "New boo." That's so stinking cute. I mean, it's also horrific in a way, at least if you're me. I don't know. I'm just so I'm absolutely terrified of childbirth. So, okay. That is, again, she's going for a beer. I don't think it's this mod. I think it's actually another mod that I have with custom food and drinks, and whenever the Sims are tense, they immediately go to get a drink. Let me see if I can actually change her outfit to show you guys. There should be a scar. Yeah, so, okay, she does actually end up getting a teeny tiny little bit of a bandage and a scar from the C-section. So how crazy is that? That's insane. Just the detail of this, this mod is absolutely amazing. It absolutely floors me. I'm so impressed. So I'm gonna leave it off here. After I just put my girl through all of this, made her give 2 births. But yeah, I think it's really cool. It's super realistic how the Sims will put on some baby weight and have that scar at the end. I love the animations. I love that there's activities that you can do, have them go for a walk, have them use the exercise ball, just lots of different things to kind of get them, get this to be an actual event in your Sims life. It makes it a true milestone, and the animations are truly flawless. I mean, the way that they held the babies in their arms, I mean, that was beautiful. So yeah, I'm just super impressed with this. I absolutely love having it in my game. It does definitely make the labor process take longer, but I love that for my more realistic gameplay. If you guys have been watching my channel, you know that that's what I like in my game. So I enjoy that. It does make it more of an event. So again, definitely check out PandaSama's Patreon page if you'd like to get this mod now. If not, it'll be released in a couple of weeks, free to the public. I will put a link to the Patreon post in the description below so that you can go check out their page. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, and if you'd like to see more content like this where I go over new mods or even like just some of my favorite gameplay mods, please leave me a comment down below letting me know. And if you enjoyed this, please do like and subscribe. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!